Let it rip.
Ladies and gents, welcome to Let's Talk Battle Rap Daily, brought to you by MC Wars. Main event, Chef Trez versus Reggie P coming up soon. Follow MC Wars on Instagram and Twitter. You know them from having the instrumental battles. You know, they done had Math Hoffa on there. They done had K-Shine on there. Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr, everybody, and they are coming back with a vengeance. So make sure you lock in with MC Wars. Salute to our sponsors. And now it is time for Too Mean to Stream. France, what it do, baby?
What up, Vlad? Another week in the books almost, so it's Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, I want to say that facts always speaks louder than speculation.
Okay, okay.
We put out, and this wasn't necessarily to criticize or pick a side, but we put out the stat for all the directors of the caffeine events because the main objective was the coach needed to realize caffeine's only directed one event.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Man.
there's a whole thing of like, oh, they gave up creative control. Like, how? Like, they've only directed 1 out of 12 events. Are we not going to allow the brand new platform that just came into it not at least experiment once? Smack said it himself. Like, we need to experiment.
Yeah. So a lot of people didn't realize that, the actual URL team has been shooting damn near every one of these caffeine events except for one event, which was Gnome X. So I think it opened up a lot of eyes where people were like, wow, really? I thought this was just the caffeine people who were doing this, but nah, it's been URL the whole time. So a lot of people were able to say, okay, well, maybe Smack is getting the bag, but maybe Gnome X was just an anomaly, and now things are back to, regularly scheduled programming. And it made people really have to realize, like, okay, maybe I need to think twice about everything that's being said right now and how things are being rolled out.
Yeah, it definitely made everybody like halt their jump out the window for a minute.
They put their parachute on.
And I
Like,
checked
let
the
me slow
analytics of the
this down.
stat. Check the analytics of the tweet, and they got a
Yeah.
lot of engagement, but not a lot of responses. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people. I think a lot of people saw it and was just like, oh.
Eating a lot of crow. Like, oh snap, okay.
The
My
reality
bad,
is,
dog.
no disrespect to avocado. I love avocado. I love Ruin Your Day, and I wish he was a part of it. But he hasn't done a thing for 6 months, so no.
Right, yeah.
It's like, oh, where is he? He hasn't been here all year.
Yeah, man. And to me also too, it's just like now we're going into summer madness with some turbulence, with some distraction.
It'll go away.
And it's not and it's yeah, it will, but it's like I'm pretty sure Smack is sitting there looking at this thing like, well, what's going on? Come on, bees. Like, well, why is this happening right now? We trying to get this groove going, and now we gotta get over this little bump here and put our energy towards this instead of finalizing these final matchups for this thing. You know what I mean?
Did I tell you guys Ace Amin is mad at me?
For the top five
Hates
thing?
the world, but why he mad at you?
I was on Champions Caffeine live,
Yeah.
and I put in the comments that I don't think Ace is a top 6 rookie,
Yeah.
and he said he'll slap me. I'm like, Ace, you have my number. What are you doing?
Ace is tricky.
But is he like, come on, Ace? Like, you cannot really honestly think that about yourself.
Here's my thing. You can't be in an opinionated field and not able to take opinions about your work and your
But
craft.
then you're on another platform giving your opinion about your peers.
Well, I guess, he raps, so he's able to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, guess what? 9 times out of 10, y'all be talking junk and y'all be on that fanboy shit for the ones that y'all like. Y'all don't be keeping the buck either. So how about that?
You know what the problem is for real is that once you put out an analytical piece of content, some facts, or you put some data next to why they're not at a top level, they get really hurt. They get very upset. And the reality is Ace choked in more rounds in the tournament than he completed. He choked in 5 out of 9 rounds. Like, if somebody can make it to the semifinals of a tournament choking more rounds than they did completed, maybe that says more about the bracket you were in or who you are as a person. That, like, how did you get through all this?
Yo, that's crazy when you put it that way, man. That's nasty.
It is kind of nasty.
Yeah, but, the numbers are the numbers, man. You can't argue with them.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
What does Twiz look like?
Just a brother.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I want to know who he is.
Brother from
He was
Jersey.
standing next to me, and I wouldn't know that
I
was.
mean, I've seen him a few times. He's popped out. You've seen him. You've definitely seen him, but you just wouldn't recognize who he is because he don't really talk much. He doesn't really get out there that much.
Right.
So I found it kind of interesting.
Woke up the man.
Twitter fingers was popping yesterday, man. The day before.
Right.
A lot of erasing going on too, man.
Oh hell yeah!
You always got to raise an eyebrow when things start to get the erasing. You know, because when you say certain things and you stand on them, you know that's what you backing, that's what you jacking. Once you start getting all the
once you start deleting,
tweet unavailable, you start going, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, you start getting a little like, oh, what went wrong over here? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No, but it's gonna be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be here for it.
We're going live in 2 minutes. Anything left you guys want to say to the on-air public, off-air public?
You know, it's Woman Crush Wednesday. So,
and you're like, and I don't feel appreciated enough.
Shoot your shot at your crush today, fellas. Take a chance. You know, 2020's been unpredictable. You never know what can happen when you shoot that shot.
Oh,
never know
man.
what can happen. Shoot your shot, fellas.
Shoot that Rona shot. Make sure you wear your mask and your gloves. Y'all both could go get tested for STDs and Corona. You know what I'm saying?
Make it a date.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Go for dinner afterwards.
Imagine you've been on the internet talking to somebody for a while and you got to go meet up in person. Now you got to think about the Corona too, man. Not just the STDs. Think about the Rona.
I seen a video, a bunch of college kids already going upstate, they're partying, and I'm just like, did I really think college kids were not gonna party?
Oh man, they think they're invincible, yo. Then all them people down in Florida just acting a fool.
Oh well, Florida's gonna act a fool no matter what's in the air.
Ay.
If we could get rid of one state, they are up. They are number one on the chopping block. I have not had enough of Florida for the entire existence on this planet. I've had enough of y'all.
Florida's wild.
We could keep Miami though and Key West, but the rest of Florida, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. From the Panhandle, just about to Miami, throw it away. Y'all can take Disney World too. I could care less. I've been there, done that. I could care less. Shoot.
You ready?
Listen. Yes, sir. We need to get the NBA Finals done first before they do that.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
And we're live.
Where we at? Let me see us pop up. All sniggity. There we go. All right, let's get these tweets out.
Yes.
Everyone. Oh, let me back up. I'm that close to this. Looking crazy.
I might try a new setup today.
Oh, snap. You got a new situation going on, friends? Best morning show. Oh, man. Appreciate that, Germs.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me get to the caffeine.
Good morning, Carlson.
I was on Twitter dragging
Grits,
somebody.
bacon, eggs, battle rap. I'm here. What up,
I was
Twin?
on Twitter dragging. I was dragging somebody.
I was on Twitter
Queens
dragging
Banksy,
the
what's
Attorney
up?
General of Kentucky because he cooning for Trump, but he won't arrest the police officers who murdered Breonna Taylor. So I was dragging him for filth, but I'm here.
Oh, snap. What up, Santa Black? Hardcore Flavor, what up? Good looking for the props. It's the roll call, y'all, man. What city we from? Any first timers put a number 1 in the prop?
Salute to the LTBR chat admin in the building, holding it down. And salute to the prop that just came in.
Yes, sir. Let us know where y'all tuning in from. Carolina. Carolina, you think Nun's taking it all away? Yeah.
Hey, Devin. I love New Orleans. I feel like I was told by one of them voodoo women that I've been here before.
Okay.
So I don't know. She thought I was like reincarnated. I don't know what she was trying to tell me, but she told me I had to pay for her services. But she told me for the free that I've been here before. So I was like, well, hello again. I mean, what's up? I'm here again.
I think we've all been here before, man. We've all been here before. There's nothing under the sun.
Better than ever.
Voodoo.
What happened? Cece, I got a voodoo for you.
Show us your voodoo lady or drunk on the bourbon. I'm not convinced there's always coffee in your cup.
Look, I'm telling y'all, I'm very intrigued with a lot of that stuff. I mean, all of that stuff comes like this. That's for a different day, y'all. We'll talk about it.
All this voodoo is negative and evil stuff is all a fallacy set up by
it don't always have to be negative.
No, it ain't. That ain't true.
You know who set that story up.
That ain't true, Vlad. Latinos love to get their little santeria on and have little dinner parties for this shit.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying it's not a negative thing, but you know who made it into a negative thing. You know, look at these devil worshippers and they're cutting chickens.
I got a DM on I got a DM on Monday from some random love page, and it asked me, Do you want a spell? And I'm like, spell? I clicked their page and they're like selling love spells, magic spells. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, see, that's crazy, man.
It is a part of our culture.
Yeah, but man. You know I'm Haitian, man, so that's 100% part of our culture.
But you know who is working some voodoo right now on the timeline and it's working?
Who?
Mr. J the Nitewing.
He sure is.
Mr. Mad King has requested for everybody included, media, judges, rappers, celebrities, athletes, league owners, we must come outside. Every single last one of us, we must come outside. Let's go through some of Jay the Nitewing's tweets. This should be fun. Go.
Jay the Nitewing's on a tear, yo.
This should be fun right here. Let's look at this. Let's listen. Oh, let me get the audio right. Yeah, I got the sound effect on. Let's listen to the Mad King speak his shit.
Mad King.
Good afternoon. Now that I have your attention, I just wanted to give a little message.
Come outside. Battle rap is mine. Come outside, Mook. Come outside, Mr. Street Hymns. Come outside, Michael B. Jordan. Come outside, Fair Funeral. Come outside, Jazz the Rapper. Tory Lanez, fuck all that. Outside. Head Ice, grab your walker. Let's go. Outside.
Not the walker.
That is hilarious.
Bankhead, that shit was trash. Get out the car. Tony, bro, yo, you voted against me. I know, didn't you? Outside.
Salute Muscle Hamster. Appreciate the prop.
Thank you, Muscle Hamster. Lloyd Banks. This is my favorite one. Lloyd Banks. Wow, nothing. Outside now.
I love this, man. I love this. This is someone who realizes, like, yo, I really gotta turn up and get my promotion game going.
Look at the Hitman one. Okay, Denver, fight back. Don't worry about Denver. Outside. Check out the dojo on caffeine. Dojo? What? Nah, outside. Did I forget anybody?
No. Who just said that he didn't call out Shine? He did. I hope you just checked that. I hope you heard that.
He told E-Heart come outside. He told Ab-Soul come outside. He told Goods come outside.
Jeez Louise.
He told Math bring the old guy out. Oh my God. He told Drugs. Outside, bro. 40 bars. Hey y'all. Hey, outside. Mike P, I hate you. Get out here.
Who? That's what your man's saying, man.
Yo, this guy was relentless on the timeline, and Mr. Mad King wants to let it be known that battle rap belongs to him now.
Man, salute Jay the Nitewing, yo. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and there's more than one way to promo. This dude flooded all our timelines with one-liners that we can just all laugh at. I'm with it.
Message. Battle rap belongs to me now. And I'm gonna kill every single fucking one of you. Now that I have
like
your attention,
that's what I'm talking about.
The Mad King says, I'm here to get all of you guys. He's here for all these jabronis, man.
Yes, he is.
Yes, great marketing. Sue Surf's lawyer. Great marketing.
All right, so now that we've seen
Sue Surf's lawyer,
he's told every single one of us to come outside. I guess we have no choice but to come outside.
I'm disappointed he didn't tell LTBR to come outside, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm
you
cool.
guys
I'm
got
cool. I'm cool. I'm cool
Y'all
on
can go
that.
outside with him.
Yeah,
You guys got the-
you could go outside with Mr. Mad King.
you guys got the
no
CPR.
smoke.
Come outside. I'll show you.
We decreased the CPR. He decreased it actually.
You know, you decrease my CPR. Come outside.
You got the analytics. Cool. Outside.
You don't give a damn. No, this is great.
Great and analytics.
Oh man, this is fantastic. I love to see this happening.
Wait, is SuServe's lawyer presenting his services? What's going on here? What's good, y'all? Let me know if y'all need my services. Your name is SuServe's lawyer.
Hey man, Surf ain't been in jail in a long time, man.
Good morning, Stevie. Thank you for the prop.
Hey, shout out to Stevie, man, on West Coast time, waking up at 7:38 to watch us.
I want to give a quick heads up. In 25 minutes, we will have Reepah Rell coming on the show. Guys, take it easy on him. It will be a very fun show. Best believe that we will get very relentless. We will turn up. But until then, we still got some more news topics to tackle. So, Vlad, what you make out of this we come outside gimmick yesterday?
I think it's dope, man. I think, we hear so many guys talking about, I don't need to market. I don't need to do anything. All I need to do is show up and rap. Well, clearly that ain't the truth, because we see Jay the Nitewing terrorizing the timeline in a good, nice, lighthearted way. And everyone is enjoying it, is loving it. And now they're thinking about, oh, that would be a good matchup. Or this would be a good matchup. And if you get people to respond to it too, now you really turned up, man. Jay the Nitewing, I don't know, man. I don't know what's in that the Pacific Island drinks that he's been mixing and that barbecue sauce he's been putting on that grill. But he's outside drinking, eating with the pineapple haircut, and he is turning up, man. And I'm here for it all. I love it, yo. I love to see battlers really take the promotion into their own hands and not wait for the league to try to push them by just doing some promo or cutting them, another preview clip or anything like that. Like, this is what you need to do to get ahead of the game. And who knew Jay the Nitewing was this funny? Who knew he had this much personality?
Now, see, that's what I'm about to say.
A couple of clips
up
there, and you lit now, man.
That's what I'm about to say. We've been talking about this for years. Well, a few years, about, when these vets end up leaving and not battling as much or just retire for good. Like, we need a new class, a new crop of battlers to fill in their place. And everybody kept on saying, but none of them have personality. None of them are that good enough. None of them know how to promote. Well, you got Jay the Nitewing. He doing all that. And I'm here for it. And when he was calling out everybody, I was here for it. And keep doing what you do. He definitely deserved more place because he showed up during Ultimate Madness. He showed up versus Suge. So give him somebody else. Let's go. Quit playing with him.
I want to say that he isn't the only rookie that's promoting matches. We have a lot of rookies promoting. In fact, we're going to talk about all of them promoting because that needs to be acknowledged. Shouts to Kid Chaos, who was promoting heavy last week. Real Sick doing interviews. Easy obviously has his own channel on Caffeine doing stuff. Even Ace Amin was on Champion. We just seen Jay go crazy on the timeline. But somebody that we love and is taking over our brains with his promo and is slowly starting to convince us. Swamp and T-Top go back and forth with diss tracks.
Oh,
yes, I'm here for this too. Let's
guess
go.
What? As a family, we get to watch it together.
Oh snap! Let's get it.
That shit was crazy, bro. Bro hit my line with that shit though. On the other side.
What's that? On the bay? I was down by Miss Geneva with dope and selling sativa from Merc City, so I mean mugging before I grease you. I was in Northside chilling, just selling a little reefer. Bad bitch from Puerto Rico got the call about this diva.
You mean to tell me Lil Sam's behaving on South Carolina? We never needed caffeine or URL to find them.
You better check the fucking books. I never had no cosign, and I'm a real Carolina. Out the mud, it's how I grind it.
Bitch, our states can be compared. Shout out Baby and Cole. That what he get. A baby cub shouldn't play in the role.
For playing your role, the 40 will be taking your soul. The type of fat nigga in school, you put his head in the
hold on. A busy bear, what I need to hut. I pull it, think you need to run. Got a song with Briz and you, but your verse been the weakest
one. I heard in Raleigh, bitch, you need a gun. Ran off on the plug, now you need to run. All them dope stories, we don't believe in
It's
them.
all over, fat boy. This was bound to come. A lot of bags, and I ain't had to battle rounds for them.
You know my fucking name, Swamp. Don't get found in one or drown in one. You niggas ain't got rounds for guns.
The more you know, the more you don't know. Don't get foreclosed. They ain't broke, but they ain't wiping nose just for photos.
And pull up in them photos, taking shots but no photos, kicking shit like a dojo. Trying Swamp, that's a no-no. Yeah.
Blessings to South Carolina. We do this shit for our peace. We promise we won't do y'all like that nigga did our
That
streets.
shit was fucking pathetic. If I was there, that'd have been our beef. Nigga, this is our streets. Carolina
Hold
is
up,
where I
hold
be.
up. Oh yes sir, he did all that, but I got you back. Boy, you don't sell crack. Wanna be like you, nigga? Why, boy? South Carolina came
You
round.
ain't sold no crack, you ain't got them stack. Hey, make a shit, that ain't your pack. Pussy ass nigga, 4 round get whacked. Nigga don't really want none of that.
But why you ain't tell me Terrence drink, sweat, and eat his boogers? High key, he not gonna live long. He sweet down from sugar.
He ain't no fucking dope pusher. He a
Hey,
mucinous booger.
this where the bullshit stop. Keep it low key if you're moving rocks. It's fuck the fame, we don't
That
need
was
your
fire.
pride.
Shooting, removing tops. Fuck that bitch, we're moving blocks. Nigga, we finna go shoot a knot.
This where the bullshit stops. Keep it low key if you're moving rocks. Fuck the fame, we don't need your props.
Carolina, I'm
That
shooting
gun.
about. Yeah, nigga, you gon'
Damn, they got some big old bombs and pew pews.
Whoa.
I thought little pew pews. He had 2 of them things.
What did you guys, audience? What did you guys think of that?
Fire. Swamp a
this
young
new
tip
wave
in
can
his
market.
prime. A young tip in his prime. Oh, he ready. This
Yep.
new wave can market. Fire emojis from Jinx. Fire emojis from Nolan. I'm impressed as boss man.
Fonz take notes. Hey, Fonz a champ. He don't gotta
Swamp
take no
took
notes.
round one.
What's going on with this Fonz situation
Fonz the
today,
champ,
y'all?
right?
Look at this font slander, man. Leave Ohio
Right.
alone. Leave Cleveland alone for now. I'm
Give
here right
him
now.
a
Leave it
verbal
alone.
Warzone battle. Hey, verbal Warzone's been missing in this action in quarantine.
Swamp may want to do a verbal warfare battle.
Swamp better win, says Smoke Fire.
Wow,
It's
Vlad.
perfect promo.
Bear hunting. I don't know who Swamp's man is to this T-Top, but I guess he felt some type of way too. What you think of the diss track?
I liked it. It was a nice appetizer. It wasn't the kill shot, you know. I think it was cool. And I'm not usually a big fan of bringing your man in on a diss track where, you know,
Right.
I don't know who he is. I'm like, well, what's going on here? You know, he does sound a lot like T.I., but we all have our influences. But
He's from the Dirty South.
rise the beat well, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. And shout out to the gun laws in South Carolina, because you Negroes is packing heat out there. What the hell's going on with these honey bun drums, man? Shout out to y'all cats. But I think it was dope. The beat was dope, and they did their thing with it. But it's just the appetizer right now.
Well, Tupac did the same thing with Hit 'Em Up. He had his little friends hop in. And
This
talk
ain't no
to
hit
them
'em up,
too.
though. I'll tell you that
And
much. This
That's
ain't no
what.
hit 'em
But
up.
you said I don't like when people hop into this. Well, Tupac did it.
I
And
didn't like it
worked.
when
I feel like it
Napoleon and all them
worked
other
for
dudes jumped out too. I'm like, who's these skinny Jersey dudes dissing New York cats? What's going on here?
I like when Gina used to sick the pups at everybody. They're like, yo, nice, go
Oh,
get him,
yeah.
Spider Low, go get him. Like,
I ain't even gonna bomb on you. I'm gonna let my
There
little
you
homies
go.
bomb.
I'm gonna let Mob
But,
Deep and MOP take care of this one.
But no, I'm really excited. I think that Swamp is doing exactly what he's supposed to do, and it's just showing that he not playing. But I feel like even after this T-Top battle, when it finally arrives, I feel like Swamp he's doing exactly what battle rappers should be doing. Like definitely like giving us excitement, giving us a reason why we should tune in, and not just because we see two guys barking on each other, but now he took it to another level and did a diss track, and then T-Top came with his own too
I can't wait to hear
on
this.
the fly.
I can't wait to hear
So,
this. This is what we're
let's
talking about
go.
here, man. See, this is hip hop. I love this. I love hearing the diss tracks back and forth. I love seeing the friendly competition, knowing that it's ultimately going to lead to a dope ass battle. And guess what, guys? They're marketing and giving us things to talk about while they're not battling, which is the biggest point. Like, you got to keep people talking while you are not battling, and this is a great way to do it.
Thanks. They doing everything they supposed to do.
Swamp
All right.
getting to the bag.
I want to get to some more rookies that was promoting. We got a very interesting clip from the Breakfast with the Champ on DNA's Caffeine channel with from
let's go.
Nitty. Oh, yes, we do. And I'm going to play this clip for us right now. We get to watch it in full screen. How about that?
Smoke with you for a while now. Mexican guy. He go by the name of Don Marino. I bring his name up all the time to smacking them. Whenever they feel like ready, it's gonna go down there, man. I want to see. I want to see that on Rookies vs. Vets. I'm with it.
Man Bun Marino in the building.
Yo. Yeah, my bad. Crazy night, man. Had Patron, Hypnotic, Don Julio. Yeah. I wasn't partying. Nah, I was getting ready for Rome.
Look at that haircut. That's the Mexican mullet.
Got somebody from NWX that's been asking for smoke with you for a while now.
Oop.
Mexican guy.
Boy.
He go by the name of Don Marino.
There we go. Took that off there. There you have it. We'll throw it to the audience real quick. Rum Nitty versus Don Marino. Rumors for Rookie versus Vets.
What's that, Don?
What do you guys think of this?
Don got me crying. Why Rum? Don Marino better run away, run far away, says Devin. Hypnotic won, says Nolan.
Hey,
Don
I like Hypnotic still. What are you
says
talking about?
Caramel.
Hypnotic and Henny?
Don Marino is fire.
grown ass
Saga Gotti. Yeah, what were you born when I was born, friends? We talking about drinking Hypnotic, man.
But we drink it with Hennessy. You don't drink it alone.
Ugh.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. So, all right, we're all gonna act like the Incredible Hulk isn't a drink. We're gonna act like the Incredible Hulk isn't a drink.
Why would you mix that with?
Yeah.
Check out the chat. Check out the chat. You Midwesters. Incredible Hulk, Hypnotic and Henny is still cooked. Put them on.
You guys are disgusting. Why would you take two disgusting liquors, mix them together to make an even more disgusting ass liquor?
Because it doesn't come out disgusting. Have you tried it?
I
don't want to try it. Friends in your uptown vibes, man.
Or apple juice. Why would I or get a Hennessy margarita? Like, why
exactly,
would
Lavish. Yo, I was drinking that when Fab was making that hey, yo, France doing throwback drinks and all that, man. This is terrible.
This is crazy. I can't believe Henny's getting slandered right now.
Dipset scissor, might as well. That's a fact,
yo, that was a real New York thing. Like, Vlad, you know that was a thing.
I know it wasn't. I didn't drink that, man. That shit was.
All right, so just don't act like Tupac ain't had a nose ring too here.
Whoa, why the Pac slander? Where'd that come from? No, man. Yo, Don Marino.
Okay, do say it's the shit though, low key. Low key, you right.
Don Marino, man. I hope you know what you're in for, brother. I mean, shout out to you for beating COVID and the whole brand. You done lost like 30, 40 pounds. Got you a fly jacket, a man bun, and all that. Got tons of filled liquor bottles laying on you. My man, Rum Nitty ain't coming to play with you, dog. Name is Don. Your name is Marino. You're Mexican. Like, do I need to spell it out for you? He's asking for you. This is a lineup, no shape up. I hope you know what you're in for. Don, you're going to have to survive this battle because he is coming to kill your ass, my brother. And you are going to have to be the greatest Don Marino that we have ever seen. Shout out to DNA, man. He's always trying to set his peoples up for more bags, more promos, more props. And if he can make this battle happen with Don Marino, that would be fantastic, man. Shout out to NWX, always throwing alley-oops to one another. But Don, I hope you know what you in for, brother.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know I'm part of the Nitty Brigade, so y'all already know where this is going for me. But I feel like Don, he will show up and he will do his best. I just don't see it beating Nitty. Like, we see a lot of people bring their best versus Nitty. And a lot of times it's just not good enough. Nitty gonna win this. So I don't see anything from Don Marino's past battles that I can honestly say can beat Nitty.
Don,
that's just me personally. I just look, if it gets set up, cool. I'll be watching it. But yeah, I'm definitely calling Nitty for this one.
Yeah, Don, you got no room to stumble or choke in this battle.
Oh, hell no.
You know, your style is stumble prone, and you ain't got no room for no errors because Nitty ain't wasting bars. So you don't have the time to be wasting bars by not remembering bars or fumbling over bars or trying to get your plays back. Like, this ain't the battle for that. If you want to prove you can hang, this is it right here. This is your test. If you could survive this battle and look good surviving, you all right. You can move on. But if you don't, this could get 0 dark 30 for you, my brother.
Yeah, rookies is about to get another loss. So I don't know if y'all trying to put a rookie against Nitty and want to get a W at the end. I don't know if Don Marino is that rookie y'all need to be putting in front of Nitty. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
is
know
not
too many
talented or doesn't
that
have
can beat Nitty.
Yeah, not
but
that Don is not
I wouldn't have picked Don Marino. Just me personally.
Facts.
No shade, but
Don is a talented dude. He's got skill. He's got talent, and you can see he's still putting it all together. But this ain't the time to be trying to figure it out. Like, you better have this figured out by the time the battle comes up.
So, in general, right, with all the rookies and vets, like, the rookies on paper, none of them are supposed to be able to beat the vet. That's why this whole theme is created, to put two people that on paper are not supposed to be on the stage rapping against each other together. And I'm always intrigued by the vet that kind of picks the rookie, because every rookie is very inspired by certain vets. Like, you see what JC brought out of Kick Chaos, you see what Suge brought out of Jay. I'm looking really forward to see what Cortez brings out of Easy. And so Rum Nitty's going to bring that out of anybody. And for Rum Nitty to handpick Don Marino, that's already an honor and a blessing in itself, to be like, well, one of the top punchers wants to actually battle me, and you're a top puncher. Like, I'm going to take myself to the next level. Plus, Don's somebody that wants to climb the punches chart. He has battle elite names like Geechee, Ill Will. Falls short against him, but he's fire against him. So, like you, Vlad, all he needs is just to be clean, be fire. His objective is clear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Versus Geechee Gotti, he was fire.
And Ill Will, we were in the building. We were in the building. We were in the building.
Yeah,
too.
so what happened in the third? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He slipped up a little bit in both battles. So as long as he could get through that factor.
Yeah, if he can bring the Geechee Gotti material that he brought, then you know what? He could survive this battle. Anything else short of that, you're gonna get smoked.
Oh, Vlad, we got a question in the chat. Nolan Noble says, "Who is Don Marino?" Would you like to answer that?
Who's Don Marino? Don Marino, Mexican boss, Homestead hero, Miami hitman, NWX in the building. You know, that's who Don Marino is, man. The Mexican rapper who was making headway in the URL.
you know we getting new fans every day, B. So
Salute,
for all my battle rap fans that have been in the culture for a while, you know, if somebody asks a question, just give them an answer. Don't be like, "Oh my God, you don't know."
Word. Each one, how you say it, Vlad? Each one teach one.
I'm just
man.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Each one teach one. Let's not run new people out of the culture. All right?
Don't run them out the culture, because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, there's some savages."
But I can relate though, man, because I mean, listen, there's some rappers who are signed who don't know who Big L is. You know what I mean? And being from New York, you don't know who Big L is? Like, what's wrong with you?
You remember during the NBA bubble in the beginning, they were practicing. Philly was practicing, and they played Ether in the background, and the rookie from Philly was like, "Is that Joe Buttons?" And we're like,
that's crazy. Don't ever.
Conquesto says not knowing who Don Marino is not a bad thing. Oh, come on, your name is Spanish. Your name is Spanish. How can you do this, Conquesto?
Latino heat, y'all gotta stick together,
with
man.
Cheese.
Friends, get him together. Y'all gotta stick together.
All right, man.
Y'all gotta stick together.
We got two more topics before we bring Reepah Rell on. Everybody, take it easy on Reepah Rell, because you know we won't.
Friend, see, you put the best signal in the air for the trolls.
He asked for this. John.
I want to give you guys a quick little insider. Sources say that K-Shine in chess is very close to getting booked. It's not finalized yet, but I did get from my league sources that it's being worked on. It's almost being closed, not finalized. So there's a chance we still might not see it on Summer Madness. But in case of the event we do see it on Summer Madness, do you guys feel like Chess is getting rewarded? Had 2 chokes, and now he's going to get K-Shine?
Let's go to the chat. Yeah, he is, says Deets.
Shaking my head, yeah. Shaking my head, too.
He can keep that shit. Of course, says Nolan. LTBR going viral today. I love chess, but this isn't good.
I love chess
Lawyer.
too.
Oh man, he's in your
right.
crew. Why isn't this good? Why are y'all talking to Oh man, cause
this ain't right.
Reepah,
this ain't right. What you think? This ain't right.
Chess about to die. He needs to battle some more first, get his status back up. I think Chess will show up. Riggs beat Drugs. He gets Prez. Drugs gets Nitty. Yikes. The loser ain't got to jump. Let Chess make a classic. Shine as a reward for anybody in battle rap, says Lavish.
That's the problem. He had one good year where he redeemed himself. Now he on that bullshit again.
Yeah, I mean, but you know,
Vlad, I'm gonna throw to you. Let me set this up right.
And yes, I mean it with love.
Do you think that Chess is getting rewarded by having a K-Shine battle on Summer Madness after having 2 chokes this year?
I think this was something that was in the works for a while. We all know that Shine issued a challenge to Chess, and you know, Chess met that challenge, actually exceeded it. But by the time Shine was telling URL, this is coming from Shine. I don't know what's true, what's not, so I can only assume it is unless someone proves it false. He said, hey, I told URL, let's make it happen. URL didn't want to push the button. But as you know, this is quarantine time, as Smack says. Quarantine, a pandemic. And that paper got to be made back. People want that box office thing. Believe it or not, y'all, whether Chess chokes or not, he has a cult following.
Oh,
I was there in Tampa when Chess stepped out. There was like 2 or 3 guys who dead ass turned into cuckolds and were ready to give their girlfriends away to Chess.
I tell y'all the biggest groupies.
It blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. So any man that could walk into a building and have dudes ready to give their ladies over, that's box office. People are going to tune in to watch. And not for nothing. I mean, when Chess is on his A game, he's fire. We know that. We do know that. But let's not act like there's not other people who are out there that can also battle K-Shine. A Chilla Jones battle would be fantastic right about now. A great style clash. You know, Shine versus an elite God level pen would be fantastic right about now. I would love to see how that turns out. And,
Vlad,
you know,
before I throw to CC, I just want to touch on your Chilla Jones point because I also seen it in the chat. Shine was requested a Chilla Jones battle. It was brought to the table. He declined it.
Oh, Shine declined it?
Shine declined it.
Wow.
CC, do you think Chess is getting rewarded?
Wow.
What we doing, Shine? What we doing, Shine? Because, you know, you got your own story as far as why Daylight ain't gonna happen on Summer Madness or whatever. And now we hear. So this is a fact that he declined Chilla Jones
out of his own mouth.
But he gonna accept Chess.
It was one of our updates.
Go on prime time,
yes, and
pretty much say Chess don't deserve him. But he gonna take that battle before Chilla Jones, who's probably our champion of the year so far in 2020.
Sounds like a smart decision to me.
That ain't stupid.
Why people
I'm gonna get Chess up out of here.
This is why people say, if you want to go far, lose. If you want to go far, choke in battle rap. Because we keep seeing the same narrative of, oh, I'm going to choke and then turn around and ask Smack for a big plate. Like, for people to even have the audacity to do bad in a battle and then think they can demand something from Smack, literally 5 minutes after their bad battle, says a lot. And I'm just gonna stop because I feel my blood pressure going up.
So all right, let me.
That just really sent me. Like I did not know that. Like I'm getting like really.
I hate to be the guy that
rage is coming out of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull back because I'm gonna say some shit.
All right, I hate to be the guy
to come
I hate to be the guy to come to Chess's defense, but I will say this: he is not so much being rewarded, more of being lucky of opportunities. Because the Pat Stay battle was supposed to go down twice. Pat Stay couldn't make it to Canada. Is going through stuff.
That's different.
And then rescheduled. So now that leaves an open slot for K-Shine. Daylight wanted Shine. I don't know what happened there. Chilla Jones.
Right.
Chilla Jones accepted. K-Shine declined. There's a Rookies versus Vet plate available for Shine with Fonz call out, which he also declined. And I've been telling you guys for quite some time.
What we doing, friends?
I've been telling you guys for quite some time. Hold on. I've been telling y'all. This guy strategically picks his schedule. Don't be surprised. He's not battling Chilla. He's not battling Daylight. He's not going to battle Fonz and Rookies versus Vet anymore. It's no shock that he's avoiding the pens.
Sean.
Girl, Tata, girl. I'm going to have to do a woo-star. I might have to.
Oh, you going to get your Prez Mafia on?
And as far as the chess thing, Sean was the one that put his foot down and said, you choked 2 times this year, you fucked it up, I can't take you. But, Sean also moved the goalposts. He asked for 3 battles, then he asked for 5. Chess gave him 7. On Genesis, they don't clash, so that's where the downfall begins. You know what I mean? So Sean did move the goalposts for Chess, which is kind of unfair. You know what I'm saying? To ask for 5 battles, Chess gives you 7 and you're still declining. And then if you're so firm on, you choked twice, I'm not going to take you, why did you cave in for a little bit of promo?
None of this makes sense. The only thing that makes sense to me is the patch stay, because you can't argue. You can't tell.
Chess is going to say yes to anything that he wants. So this isn't on Chess. This is Shine agreeing to it. So before we say is Chess getting rewarded, we have to look at K Shine and say, why are you not being disciplined to what you were so firm on earlier? Why did you cave into your? We
keep on saying. At the end of the day, these battlers are not going to change because the leagues don't hold their feet to the fire. And number 2, you got Shine saying one thing and doing the opposite.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Smack said, I can't eat this. I can't eat this.
Be mad at Chess.
If Shine tells URL, lock it in, and Chess has been asking for all this time, what's URL going to do?
Stop him.
What's URL going to do at that moment? They're going to say, all right, one of our biggest stars says lock it in, and this guy who's been asking for this battle for years is ready. Like, I mean, it will be a fire battle regardless of anything. And at the end of the day, once you get fire content, you forget about all this. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I wish I could work at a job and not do my job and still have a job. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, man. Smack keeps saying.
I'm less critical of Chess, and I'm more critical of Shine for accepting.
No, I hear you, but Smack also, he keeps saying, I can't eat this. I can't eat this. But he's over there consuming a whole lot of calories, getting fat, man. You've been eating a whole lot of that, Smack. Been eating a whole lot of that, brother. Like, we gonna have to start putting our foot down and really regulating what's going on here.
Smack be bluffing, y'all. That's right. He had me thinking he was not gonna eat it no more.
Hey, yeah.
Pause for the guy. But,
we sent Reepah Rell the link.
I keep forgetting I've talked to mostly men.
Oh man,
I keep forgetting. My bad.
You ladies can pause too. Ladies can have they lady pauses.
No, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. Or I say no homo, but I got to stop saying no homo because from the LGBTQ plus.
Don't get us canceled.
They say that's not.
Don't get us canceled.
So I can't. So that's for everybody though. LGBTQ plus say, I'm not supposed to say no.
Love everybody. Do what you do. Freak on. Do your thing. Ain't no judgments over here.
Stop the lies. Shine just started picking his battles. Lavish. I'm gonna give you a little insight. 2017, Traffic 3. Danny Myers and K Shine was rescheduled because K Shine had the birth of his baby. Mm-hmm. Volume 1, he signed a contract already for Rum Nitty. He was supposed to battle Rum Nitty Volume 1, not Iron Solomon, right? So when Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty is happening and he sees Rum Nitty getting crazy in that room, look at K Shine's face. Look at his body language. He has his face like, oh my God. If I would have took Rum Nitty on this day, I could have died. And so after that, Rum Nitty's like, all right, when are we going to reschedule our match? And Shine's like, maybe a little later. And the match doesn't happen for a year and a half later. Shine knows how to strategically pick his matches. That's all I'm saying.
You won that.
He do.
I heard that, Vlad.
I just feel like maybe I feel some type of way because not only I know why Chess choked in his last battle because he even said on live with Tay-Rock, I didn't write my rounds until the day of the battle. So that really irked my nerve.
Yeah, that's not okay.
That may be why I have a little bit more passion on this one. But it's like with Chess, I know he's going to take this battle serious. I know he is. But you can't fumble the way to a big opportunity. Like, that's not, especially when you got guys who are right behind y'all. I'm telling you, these rookies are going to take some of y'all positions.
Sometimes it's like,
get it
all
together.
right, for example, right? Like if a corporation hires two people that you're like, oh, they're not really good employees. Like, why are they being hired? The employees have to accept the job offer. So like that's why I'm like sometimes I don't know why we get so mad at the league, because the MCs are the one that's like, yeah, I'll do it, I'll take it, and it's like, but you're well aware of how the fans feel about this, and you declined this multiple times. When are we gonna hold you accountable for accepting something that you know we don't want? The leagues don't care. The league's gonna put on whatever they can for entertainment, and the B side of the battle doesn't care. The B side don't care because they're getting the opportunity.
That's what I just said. It also comes down to the league, because the league got to print out the contracts and give them to the battlers. At the end of the day, the battlers ain't the ones booking the matches.
They compliment your baby hairs. You heard, CC? They compliment your baby hairs.
Oh, you know. You know, you can, look, this is what I does, okay? The baby hairs give me my vibe, and I do my baby hairs different every day. I don't know if y'all been peeping that, but my baby hair's been different every day. Come on now.
Okay, shout out to Kim Bloodshot. Thank you for
my baby hairs.
Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Make sure to share the broadcast. We got Reepah Rell coming on in about a minute or two, and you know it's got to get very heated. It's about to turn up in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my bun. I've been doing buns because it is hot as hell down here in Columbus, Ohio, and I do not have time.
Vlad, before we get Reepah Rell on, please give a shout outs to
Bars
sponsors.
and baby hairs. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everyone, shout out to our sponsors, MC Wars. You know MC Wars, the league that brings you the on-beat instrumental battles. You get 2 rounds on beats and 1 round a cappella. They've had K. Sean on their league, Enes, Mav Hoffa, John. The list goes on. And they will be having an event coming up soon. It will be Chef Trez versus Reggie P. I can't wait to hear Chef Trez battle on a beat. This will be so fire. It's going to be a good look, man.
I'm quite excited for this battle.
I'm excited for it, man. That is our sponsor, MC Wars.
All right.
More to come. We will be having them on the show. So salute to them. Follow their Instagram. Follow their Twitter. MC Wars, y'all. Salute.
All right. We got the man of the hour pulling up.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. The man of the hour is here. Vlad, please give our guests a proper introduction.
Ladies and gents, you know this man, one of Long Island's finest. He's been in this game for a minute, put in his time at We Go Hard, made the jump over to URL, been scratching and clawing, fighting tooth and nail to get where he has gotten to. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Reepah Rell to Let's Talk Battle Rap Daily. Reepah, what up, player?
Yo, finally here, man.
Oh, you here? Pull up to the front of the class. Don't sound so relaxed, my brother. I hear you laying back, taking back. You know what this is about, player. We about to turn up.
Nah. We good, bro. You know,
it's all love.
It's
all love. Reepah, I want to say to you first and foremost, you let us down, all right? We were the only media outlet that picked you, all right? We were the only one that picked you, and I try to look like a genius. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get all 15 of you motherfucking media outlets out of here. No one's going to see this coming. And then none of them pulls the upset. And then you let us down. I bet the house on it, and now I look crazy.
I'm mad too,
what's going on?
I'm mad too, man. You know what? I can't, like Danny, I really can't have an excuse for it. My last one, yeah, but Danny, nah. Danny, I should have won that one, man. That one wasn't no excuse. Nah, my apologies for that one. Definitely, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I closed it great, but still it ain't about the close. It's about the start to the finish, man. So that one definitely went bad, man. My apologies for it.
It cost me some money there, man.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you, bro.
You know, I want to tell you real quick. The biggest reason why I did pick you against Danny, my first time ever seeing you live in person was against Top 10 out in Country Grounds Battle League.
Oh,
right? And that performance kind of took me by shock because it was one of those like, okay, he's leveled up, he's on URL, he's done a couple URL battles now. He came back to a small league and he showed the levels. He had the little electric slide bar, he had all this crazy performance on the stage. And I'm like, yo, this guy's kind of underrated. And I felt like you didn't have that same like, oh, let me dance on him, let me have fun with it. With Danny, you were so serious. Why so serious with Danny when most times I see you kind of just like trying to like be yourself and have fun?
I guess with Danny, man, it was like kind of personal, you know. Me and Danny been doing that, so you know, like with Danny, I I had more, I guess, more passion than my bars. Cause I was, you know what I mean? I just had something to say, more or less. You know what I mean?
You're a little
I
low,
think I
brother.
could have, with more time, I
There we
probably
go.
could have been like real crazy with it. You know what I mean? I think I probably would have added more performance and other things with it. But I felt like with 2 minutes on the rounds, I said, let me just get to the point. You know what I mean? I don't want to risk doing too much and the judges don't fuck with it because I took too long, or they give me the hard time counts each time. So I was like, yo, let me try to pace myself because they was adamant, like, yo, like URL just kept hitting me out the blue, like, yo, Reaper, please don't go over 230. Please don't go over 230. I'm like, what is Danny? No, I'm like, what is Danny complaining about it? He's like, no, he's just saying, know what I mean? He feels like, know what I mean, he just wants to keep it fair and competitive. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean? The dude found out he was battling me before I found out about him. He should be ready. So
Okay.
it's like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, I found out my shit flashed. I found out my whole switch about the EK and all of that. I found that shit out
So he
last
knew the
minute.
switch before you did.
How
Yeah.
much time did you have to prep for Danny?
Right.
About 2.5 weeks.
Mm.
About 2.5. Everybody else knew basically from when the event was announced. Like that time they announced it on the caffeine jump. They was like, since that day when we flipped the cards, mostly everybody knew who they had. I locked
Everyone
in
picked
Blue.
their opponents.
Yeah, well, I had you know, I was like, when they told me I had Danny, I was literally like, I wrote 3 rounds for Blue and I had memorized 2. And
Wow.
they had told me, yeah, when I was doing my last one, it was like, yo, we gonna switch it because, you know what I mean, we think that you and Danny would be a better matchup being that he and the EK already battled. I was like, all right, bet. We'll pull it off.
I would have contested that.
Well, I mean, it was either that or somebody else would end up having to get the battle. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, you know what I mean, they needed me to pull it off for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. At the end of the day, it's just more lessons learned, man. Like I learned from both situations, from the Danny situation, from the Steam situation, growth, and I had to sit down with URL where I literally told them like, "Yo, no more of that." You know what I'm saying? And they understood. You know? But the last one was. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no. No, I was gonna say I'm glad that you said that it was a learning experience. So I got 2 questions for you. One, when you're battling Danny, and in the first round, you know, the inevitable choke happened. Like, A, what goes through your mind immediately at that point? What caused it? But B, you showed a warrior spirit and you fought back in the second and in the third round and continued to turn up and didn't let that deter you. So talk to me about the mid-round recovery as Danny's rapping. Like, what's going through the brain? What did you have to do to make yourself turn up and remember all those bars and get through it and still put on a good show?
Well, I had pushed that round. That round was actually my round I was shakiest with because I had the least prep with that round. That's why I put it first. I said, fuck it. Let me just get it out the way while it's fresh in my head before I try wait until like the second or the third, and then I really fuck up because I don't remember it. So that's basically what happened with that round. I started getting through it, and I blanked out for a second because I was about to like jump ahead of the verse. So I was like, oh shit, I'm about to jump way ahead. I'm like, nah, we gotta pick it up. So I got a little caught up with it too long. So I just said, fuck it, just keep going. Like, fuck worrying about it now. If you know what I mean? If it's too short or whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? But don't go out with the choke. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. So I just jumped in my mind like, yo, you already fucked up to 25, nigga. You about to lose this battle too? Like, what are you going to do? You either going to step up and finish this shit strong, or you just going to tap out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Pour through it, bro. That was the best I could do, especially with somebody of Danny caliber. I just felt like, yo, man, I had to give him at least a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say this. I felt like prior to the battle, you were looked at as one of those guys like he's underrated. Then post your battle, you kind of became this internet sensation of like anger. Everybody wanted to like attack you, and you have no problem going back and forth with everybody. And you terrorized the timeline. And any single fan that disliked you, you went right back at their necks too. When you gonna chill out? When you gonna take it easy? When you gonna stop responding to these people? You give them the power. You give them the power. If you don't respond, they have no power.
But yo, I ain't going front. It's y'all, like y'all the reason, like URL keep sending me back in the clinches, man. It's cause people do that, yo. It's not like I purposely try to be the villain. It's just I embraced it finally. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the quiet one when everybody used to say shit. I never used to say anything in response. Half the time I just be joking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if somebody could joke with me, I'll just joke back. I'm usually
I don't be seeing no LOL though.
I don't see no LOLs.
All I see is the steam coming out the nose emoji.
Dead ass right
I know,
now.
and I know you angry. There's a lot of spelling errors. Spelling errors come from frustration.
Nah. It depends on the people. With y'all, I mean, like, I fucks with y'all. You know what I mean? With y'all, it's never nothing serious. Never.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when I fucked up, I even asked y'all for my CPR rating just to see where I was at, because it pissed me off that these last two just happened. So, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like y'all necessary, because
you asked for the CPR, right? And then you're like, oh, well, there's a battle you didn't count. I'm like, it's a vaulted battle. We can't count it. And then you're like, you got to count it because it happened. I'm like, all right, cool. You want to go from 27% to 25%? Big whoop.
Nah, because we got to keep it buck. We still got to keep the stats accurate. Know what I mean? If I choked, I choked. Nah, but I didn't choke that battle that I almost mentioned.
Nah, I know you didn't.
That's the one that got taken down because Norbs had an issue with the battler threatening. The battler was mad at him, said he was going to beat up Norbs and all types of craziness. So they ended up taking down the fucking battle because Norbs ain't want the nigga to get no shine. But that's why they booked me and Bangs, because of that mishap. You know what I'm saying? But that one was up for a minute. It kind of pissed me off too, man, because that was like one of my moments, because it was the fucking Gnome 4 PGs, you know what I'm saying? I was on the same car with Briz and T-Top and Show Off, all of them, same building, you know what I'm saying? We battled. I didn't get that look because of that battler, and that held me back when they moved all of them up to, if you've seen, they did the BT joints after, the UFF, the rookie vets. I missed out on all of that because of that battle being taken down, so it was just like crazy for me.
You had one battle that I felt like stopped your momentum, not because you had a bad performance, but because the person you battled just did a whole lot of extra shit, and it kind of overshadowed the content of that battle. Your battle with R Streets, it was a weird battle.
Oh yeah.
It's a really weird battle. Like R Streets pulling out titties in the battle.
You know what? The worst was about that battle. The worst about that battle was the venue, man. Like it was the first time URL learned not to book events in certain spots. Like the venue was terrible. They've had booked it at a sports bar during the football playoffs, and like nobody was in there for battle rap, literally, but the battlers. You know, like they was expecting a crowd of people. Nobody came. The people that was in there, they was all watching football, yelling when people scoring touchdowns and shit. Like that's all you really heard in the background. URL had to compensate by like telling the battlers from on each side, like, yo, bring your team up. So that whole event was basically like, the battlers kind of being restless. Nobody really wanted to like react to nobody else and all of that. So it was a weird battle from jump, you know what I mean? But me and the Streets just tried to make something happen. But that was the last time they said, yeah, Reepah, we're not doing no more Survivor Series type joints in them joints. We won't have you enough. And I forgot who I had after that. I think, that's why they gave me Holmes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ben was a way better set.
You became an internet guy where like the YouTube comments loved you, and a lot of your battles they're like, oh, this guy's getting slept on. Why is he not getting reaction in these battles? Like your Holmesy battle, you looked at the comment sections, it's all saying he got no reactions. That room wasn't rocking with you, but you're fire. And that's who you became, and that's why I thought you was gonna have a real like illustrious career going up forwards, because I feel like gaining the fan base from the people online, if they fuck with your material, that goes a long way. But then you bark at them every time they tweet at you.
Nah, not even. But after Holmesy though, but people forget, man. They was like, they actually put me to the test. They said, yo, Reepah, man, like, what do we need to do to get you to turn up? I said, all right, give me your best new nigga right now. Who's the best new nigga in your eyes? They was like, well, we got Jay the Nitewing, but you sure you want that problem? I said, problem? No, lock him in. And I got him the fuck out of here.
That's very true.
That's a fact.
That's what happens when I'm, you know what I mean? If I get focused enough, I'll get you out of here. Real deal. Y'all ain't seen this nigga back on URL since I battled him. I can do that. You feel me? I can turn up on you where you won't come back. It's just me getting in that bag. It's the consistent, all right, if I beat this one, just make sure you give me a good one after. See, that was my issue when I first started with URL. That kind of just threw me for the loops. It's like, don't have me beat up on somebody, and then when I come back next battle, it's somebody that don't make no fucking sense. Like I went from Jay to Nitewing. No offense to Riggs, but I went from Jay to Nitewing to Riggs. That didn't make no sense to me. And I told them that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why'd you accept it when they offered Riggs?
Oh, the bread. Because they offered me the most that they ever gave me for one of them up and coming. You know what I mean? That's when the bag started being like, all right, now I see I'm in URL now. Okay, cool. Now the bag makes sense. You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, if y'all gonna have me do these favors, at least compensate me right for it. You know what I'm saying? And they started too. So shouts to URL, man. That's why they called me for Ultimate Madness, for all the times I helped them. But like I said before, it was rookies, vets. It was rookies versus Reepah. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know this. Well, I mean, I gave a few shots. Facts, a few shots. You know what I mean? The people who was just starting or didn't have nobody to battle, I would say, you know what? Instead of y'all harassing T-Top or harassing Briz and they don't want to battle these people, let me do it. I'll try. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you step up, you know. So it's worked for me now. Like, that's why I'm getting the opportunities. It ain't necessarily, you know what I mean, like URL has to, but they appreciated everything I did for them at them times. So when y'all see me getting plates now, they're more likely because of those instances where I helped them out. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Steams, that was me helping them coming to the rescue because they had nobody to battle that weekend but Chaos and fucking JC. That was the only battle they had. They was been talking for hours. They was like, yo, Reepah, Steams, could y'all help us out? Could y'all give us one? We know y'all only got like a week, but well, I mean, y'all think y'all could pull it off? I said, well, I never did it before, but I can try. I can't say I can't do it on a week unless I try. You know what I'm saying? So
moving forward, you probably wouldn't accept a favor like that again because...
Oh, nah, because at the end of the day, I don't like letting y'all down still. You know what I'm saying? Whether me try, I feel like that ain't the place for me to be trying shit. I should have shit worked out, perfected before I get on you.
Round 3. Oh, no, round 1.
No, round 1.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. Shit like that, bro.
I was just going to ask, man. You know, you said you helped URL out. Did you feel like you helped yourself out with that battle?
Yeah.
How so?
Look where I'm at right now.
See, I was going to say you turned a negative into a positive.
You see how many shows I did? I did Breakfast with the Champ, Angry Fan, Losing His Mind, Rap, all these podcasts, Talk. It honestly did worse, but I know how to turn the negative into a positive. You know what I mean? I've always been able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people love controversy, and at the end of the day, we're in an era where the loser doesn't have to jump anymore. You know what I'm saying? We've seen guys take L's and then move on to bigger plates, and you know. Unfortunately, fortunately, Steams had his issues too in the battle, so it kind of canceled one another out. And Smack saying, hey, you know, these guys had a week, take it easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still fuck with them, I respect them, they'll be back. Definitely felt like that took a lot of the bump off where people could be like, all right, Smack, you know what I'm saying? We'll give
they knew it was going to happen. I mean, like, I'm going to keep it buck. We tried to get the battle, like, pushed back. We didn't want to really do it. You know what I'm saying? I could show you like a few instances where I hit up Beasley like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, Reepah, you know, I understand, Reepah, you know, it's been a long road for you. And I'm definitely going to be there, you know, to handle any media, anything, if there's any mishaps, don't worry about it, Reepah. And you know it's an instant booking after this. You already know this is nothing. We're not even holding y'all accountable. We just need the favor if you can. You know, we'll compensate y'all. Don't worry about it. We'll be up there ready. We know you guys have a week. We already know if any mishap, we'll come up there and announce that we had a week. You know, just don't worry about it. You know,
I got you, Reep. I got you. Vlad, do us a favor. Please book Reepah Rell's next match for us.
Nah, but DNA won a battle, but that ain't who I got next.
How would the phone call go, Vlad?
Hey, Reaper, B's here. I've got a proposition for you. You know, you did us a favor, and this time we're gonna get you good. We got someone who's coming out of the trenches. This guy's been putting in a lot of work. He's one of our guys. We've really been looking forward to bringing him along. We've got you cheddar cheese.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? You know, the B's finally, I don't know, man. B's big on me, yo. Like pause, but he's like real heavy. Yeah. That. He's like lately he's been like, yo, Reed, you know what I mean? Who you want to battle versus, all right, Reed, we got somebody. You know what I mean? Now it's who you want to battle. So I've been pitching people to them, and they actually hitting people up like, yeah, we want you to battle Reed. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? So now, I mean, I appreciate that on his part, but he used to do that shit. The way you just said it, oh man, that shit was like crazy. Because I remember when he used to do that, like they used to call me like, yo, Reepah, we have, you know, Holmesy the God. And I know if you're not familiar with Holmesy the God, but Holmesy has been like on a tear. You know, he had one mishap with Joe, and it wasn't the greatest, but I wouldn't even pay attention to that. I would look
great Beasley, yo.
And I'm like, Joe Beasley. You know what I mean? You know, and Smack, you know what I mean? Smack just as bad, bro. You know
Smack me on Smack time, man. Like whatever Beasley wants, Sean, make it happen.
Real quick, I think CC had a question for when you got into the impersonation.
Smack me like I'm cool with it, son. Yeah. You know, like as long as they complete the objective, I'm cool. Now it sound great, you know, Reepah. You've been loyal, holding us down for a minute, like, you know, like, nah, I'm saying, like, I understand that. You know, you've been patient. You've been around.
I mean,
you're always down to complete the objective when we need you to, and that's what it's about, the objective. You know, as long as the objective is complete, then that's what matters. We up there with you.
Man!
Shouts to them, man.
Reepah even got the Smack pauses going on.
You know, when you hear them so much, after a while, you just used to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shouts to them, man. Because they really trying to get me there. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, now it's on me, man. I looked at these last two battles as never again. Never again. I'm more pissed off than anything. That's why y'all getting more of the humble side of me. I think y'all deserve that. Even though I embrace the villain, you know, like, I'm not going to argue with the facts, though. You feel me? Can't argue with the facts.
I wish more people took that approach, man.
But that's ain't no growth without it. Ain't no growth without acceptance, dude. You gotta accept it. You gotta accept that you fucking up first before you can fix the problem. If I'm stubborn enough to be on DNA, I did on his show. Of course, we going back and forth. I wasn't going to say DNA like, yeah, I'm making mistakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, you know, we keeping it factual. Of course, I made the mistakes, and I know exactly what I need to do to fix the mistakes. So next battle is on, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll be me and Tink the Demon. They trying to set that up. You know what I'm saying? They doing everything in their power to have us battle around Summer Madness weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Reepah and the Demon.
Yeah, man. You know
that was gonna be my question, because I seen that you say you on contract and you got another battle coming up. So this ain't gonna be the last time we see you.
No,
so how do you feel if it is Tink?
Yeah, that's one I actually wanted. That's why after the battle with Steams, I announced that, because we basically was already talking about working that in, you know. So they was like, yo, you said you wanted to battle Tink, right? I said, yeah. They was like, all right, so after the event's done, after the battle's done, we're going to ask you like who you want to battle. Just say, you know what I mean, the matchups or whatever. So, you know what I mean? That's why I announced Tink. He with it too. You know what I mean? We just trying to work out some other stuff. You know what I mean? In the
that bag.
yeah, man, we trying to really work that situation out.
I got a question, and we're gonna throw it to the audience to see if they have any Q&A. You mentioned the contract. If you could disclose, when did you sign it, and how many battles did you sign for?
5.
And how many is completed?
Battles.
How many have you completed so far?
2.
Okay, so we got 3 of them things left.
2 out of 5, and 1 guaranteed main stage. No,
okay.
You got you a main stage coming. All right.
Like you see
I'm
me
not mad at you.
y'all niggas see me on Gnome, they just gonna be mad. Like, how the fuck Reepah get on Gnome? Like,
I'm not mad at that. If you gonna be
not
on
y'all,
contract,
but
you gotta at least get a stage
I'm a negotiating ass nigga, man. Like I told him,
Summer
man,
Madness X.
they see me like
Reepah
Reepah
Rell's
versus
return.
Dre Dennis. Summer Madness.
Hey, Busy the Machine, man. Take it easy, Busy the Machine. I see you in the chat looking at CC.
Reepah Rell versus
Take it easy.
Rosenberg Raw. No X. For real. Y'all don't be surprised, man. For real. Reepah
That'll be
Rell
hilarious.
versus the return of Soul Khan.
This man's been banished by other leagues. Others have looked shamefully at him.
Yep.
But next, Reepah Rell versus Adi Boom.
Adi Boom. The Boom. Like, for real, man. Like, but I did say this much. I didn't want nothing not earned. You know what I'm saying? So the main stage was supposed to be my last battle leading up to it. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't deserve it, I'm not going to take it regardless. I'm not going to go up on no main stage fucking up because I don't want to set the narrative that that's how we doing things. You know what I'm saying? So if I deserve it by that last one, yeah, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, all right. So
even if that bag looking nice.
Well, that one wasn't even, that one was for me, not even the bag. I mean, I want the bag to be great, but that one was more or less to say, yo, Reepah did the main. Because I did damn near every event but like a Gnome or Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? I did every pre-main stage to that. The Born Legacies, Ascensions, whatever they had. You know what I'm saying? They threw me on. And I have yet to do Summer Madness. So I'm like, all right, that's the end game for me. You know, if I could say I went out my last battle with one of those, I'm good. You know what I mean? But I gotta earn that, man. That's gotta be deserved. I don't want them to just throw me on no stage just to have the people in the uproar. You know what I mean? But I got it guaranteed, so I gotta make it count. That's all.
Man, fuck it. If they throw you on that stage and people in the uproar, just take full advantage of me. Just be like, let me hear it, and then just come out there and do your thing, man. Like, fuck it, either way.
But at the Saga mishap, I'm like, nah, I want to go up there, right? You know what I mean?
Did that scare you when you seen that happening?
Hell yeah, because that was known, B. I'm like, no, not known. That's 100 million people watching, bro. It's different. Like, me choking with 100,000 people watching versus 100 million is different.
I don't know about 100 million people watching. That's more than Super Bowl numbers like that.
I don't know, but whatever, they had the plaque, so I'm thinking maybe it was real. So I don't know, but I mean, it was live stream. You know,
I get what you're saying, though.
A lot of people. I feel
a lot more eyeballs. A lot more eyeballs for sure.
Even if they was in the million category, that's a lot. You know what I mean? So more people seeing you fuck up.
I gotta ask you though, like being live and knowing that it's happening live, is that something that's playing on in your mind too? Because know everyone is watching at this moment. How different is it battling knowing people are watching live as opposed to just being in the venue and then waiting for the battle to drop?
Well, I mean, in the back of your mind, you know people are watching, but at the end of the day, I'm so used to battling with people in the room, it kind of don't really change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing people watching at home, like I've did events where like, oh, we're going live. Like I battled Cuban, that was live. You know what I'm saying? I did that perfect. I battled my homie Colossus when I was in Florida, that was live. I think one of the URL joints we battled was live. I think me and Streets was live, matter of fact. I think they had it on the stream. Yeah, they did. So, you know what I mean? I did it before, but I don't know, caffeine give you a different feel. I guess when you see I mean, when you on the studio set, it's kind of different.
All the white folk around.
Yeah, the white folks around. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? The way they look, because battle rappers looking at you like, okay. The white people in the room looking at you like,
huh, interesting. So Reepah, the face paint, did you apply that yourself?
Yeah, like,
or did you get any assistance on that?
They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, interesting after the bar. You know, like, they're not
old
like,
white ladies like, I'm intrigued by your face paint. Can I have your number?
Like I set a bar and you can listen. I think in the beginning of Me and Steam, you could listen. One of the guys one of the cameras like, wow. I'm like, wow. I never get that reaction before. He was like, wow. He was hyped, but all he gave out was a wow. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yo, bring the crowds back, please. Like,
I was just gonna ask you about crowds now. For your main stage that you got on your contract, would you prefer to have that in front of a crowd, or you don't care?
Yeah, I would love that in front of a crowd. I'm praying things get better by the time I get my main stage back. I do not want it in the I mean, because when I visioned getting on Summer Madness, I visioned the crowd. It was never about doing it in the small room. No, that's not Summer Madness to me. No matter how many times they try to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many matchups they have, I feel like it's a waste at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you don't agree this is Hall of Fame battle rap? You don't agree with that statement?
I think the bars are getting Hall of Fame. I just don't think the field is Hall of Fame. You can't, I mean, you already know. You know what I mean? No matter how much you put sugar on shit, it's still shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, you can do your best, but it's like the foundation is that crowd, man. That crowd, the people in the room, you know what I mean? That energy, you know, like, I feel like you're not getting the best out of some of the battlers because the energy is missing. You know, you need that energy. You're in the era now, y'all going to see more chokes and fuck ups because the energy is gone. Sometimes that adrenaline, that energy keeps a battler going, keeps their mind open, keeps them focused. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all seeing more mishaps than ever, I think, in this era. But hopefully it changes, you know what I mean, as the crowds start. They're going to start adding crowds little by little, more people. You know what I mean? As every time I go to a URL event, it's more people in the rooms, you know, so it's getting there. It's getting there, yeah.
They're like, fuck COVID.
Nah.
Pass me that blunt, son. Pass me that blunt, son.
Well, they not blunt sharing and all of that. You know, everybody was respectable, mask and all of that. But, you know, I mean, it went from 3 people in the room to now you might have 10. You know what I mean? Like a couple, you know what I mean? So a little more they getting in there. You know what I mean? They're getting more comfortable with having people in the rooms. But you shout out to URL because they damn sure test us before every battle, before they add people.
What's that test
that
like?
thing in your nose or the antibodies?
They do the nose, they'll do the forehead joints with the arms. Like they'll go out, you know, and they make sure, and they got masks and, you know what I mean.
How was that nose joint? I ain't never had that done. How was that?
Uncomfortable as shit. It ain't as painful as people say, but it's a weird ass feeling.
It feels like they trying to go to your brain.
Yeah.
Damn near and go
stab your brain with your nose.
It's that pressure, because the more it goes up, you just start feeling the pressure in your head.
Yeah, it's horrible, but
like it's about to get to your eyeball. It's like that's how it feel. Like your eye about to push out some shit.
They putting that microchip in you, Reepah. URL gonna know where you at all the time. Reepah, you're an hour away, Reepah.
or trying to make sure I don't choke no more. You know what I mean?
Reepah, you're still in Long Island and you're battling a few hours. You all right?
They're putting my ROMs in my nose. Like, yo, you ain't gonna never choke again. They right here, man. Just read them.
Yeah, let's close out the last 10 minutes with some Q&A.
It's going to scroll across your eyeball, Reep. Just read them, the text.
Just read your bars.
Let's make sure you don't fuck. There's no excuse, Reep.
Man.
I'll be sharing no blunts or bottles. I don't understand why I keep seeing people sharing blunts and bottles.
I seen them sharing blunts, man.
I literally quit smoking about leading up to my Steam battle, just so I could try to get that weekend. So I wouldn't have got that much in if I did.
So
how was that, Reepah?
Oh.
When you quit smoking weed?
I'm going through it now, bro. going through it now, B. Empty ashtray. I'm nigga. I'm mad as hell, B.
Yo, let me ask you: are you having some? Are you having?
with people all the time?
Are you having
I'm
weird dreams now?
Yo, I'm getting dreams, fucking insomnia. Why you think I seeing fucking statuses of me 4 or 5 in the fucking morning, talking about I'm gonna change my ways and all this other shit? I can't.
I be noticing that when I wake up and I see it be 8 o'clock in the morning, I see that 3 hours ago you had made that tweet. I'm like, damn,
I made a tweet. Yo, I made a tweet a couple hours ago, and I'm up. Yeah, and my kids here. Word.
Oh, you got kids? I was about to say, only people with kids be up there early.
Shouts to Reep, because I'm probably one
God.
of the, y'all can, no, I'm about to show y'all. Come here, y'all. Say what up to my squad. I'm one of the few black men y'all know. I got custody of my kids, man. All of them,
salute, brother. Salute, man.
So,
Black fathers matter.
Just to let y'all know, yo, don't let them ever tell y'all can't do it. Because, know what I mean? Shouts to, I got 4 girls and a boy, being me.
Oh, man, hi, y'all.
Shout to my gang, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gang, Black Father time.
We was actually when y'all hit me.
Go ahead.
When y'all hit me up, I was actually we was at working out. I got them on some, we go out and exercise at the park. We do our little runs and pull-ups and shit.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just to keep them active, because I know they used to being at school running the fuck around, bugging the fuck out. You know what I mean? I know this is a lot for them, and now they got to do the remote schooling, so that shit is a lot.
Girl, dad life. I know that's right.
We do got some questions in the chat. Let me get to the audience.
Yeah, definitely, man. The audience deserves. Y'all
that's fire.
So
man.
one question here.
Side of you, bro.
One question here. What has been a message you've given to your hardcore fan base?
That y'all deserve better. Y'all deserve better, man, and y'all gonna get better. So thank y'all for rocking with me and hanging in there with me. You know what I'm saying? The road to greatness starts now, man. No more bullshit, no more excuses, because I'm tired of doing interviews explaining myself.
Another question in the chat. What's your favorite brand of chapstick?
My favorite brand of chapstick. I don't use chapstick, man. That
explains a lot.
Pausington. Like, if you have to be no fact, I don't feel like men should be using chapstick. I mean, like, if you wanted to put some on your lips, use your finger. I like having a stick in your face, like, pause. Like, that just don't make sense.
This is hygiene. What are we talking about?
Yo, I still, at the end of the day,
what, bro?
Nah, it just sounds weird, bro.
And I'm like,
do you use some Vaseline?
Yo,
nah, that's even crazy.
Boxers use Vaseline. What are we talking about?
I use Vaseline for I'll be unrolling chapstick and like you niggas look crazy. How you look like? Come on, man.
Imagine your masculinity being at risk for chap lips. What is happening?
What man want to be sitting there like?
I don't know, but then again, so you gonna dip your finger in a whole Vaseline jar?
What happens if you live in Alaska where it's cold and your lips chap up and you can get that shit busted and cracked and bleeding? You use your chapstick.
Well, then turn and use it or something, man. But just don't be sitting there like
it's insanity.
Don't sit there like your lip gloss is
popping. All right. You won't use chapstick, but you paint half your face. What are we doing here?
Hey, yo, that's war paint. It's the difference. The war paint, you know what I mean? Like,
what tribe is that from?
You don't see it.
Phantom of the Opera.
Use your finger.
Well, the paint though, that's the fans. I mean, they can't knock that because they the ones that ask for it.
All right, another question out here. Is Tink the next battle on your schedule?
Hopefully. If not, it's definitely going to be somebody else instantly, but hopefully it'll be me and Tink, man. You know what I mean? We both wanted that battle. I honestly just talked to him last night. We was talking for a minute about, you know what I mean, locking us in and doing everything we can. So hopefully that's the move.
Reepah, I got a question for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 kids that you're raising on your own. So does your brother Rum Nitty. He's got 4 kids that he's raising on his own. What's the most difficult part? He's got 5 now?
I got 5.
Oh, you got 5. You got one up on Nitty, man.
I got 4 on the board. Now I got more kids than that. These just the ones I got custody of. Well, I got custody. Other ones, I got 2 in college too, bro. Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
OG,
playing no
dude.
games out here, man.
Huh?
When he says old head bosses for a reason,
I'm
CC.
30. I'm 38. I'll be 39 next year.
Reepah's younger than me. This is crazy. I'm on my first one. 2 months old now, man. You got any advice for a brother?
Wait, I'll be 39 next month on the 25th. I'm younger
Well,
than
happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday, man.
I think me, Danny, Charlie Clips, Swave, and Rada, like the oldest battlers.
Rada?
Well, I know Danny up
Rada
there.
like
Rada.
36, B. Don't let Rada baby face catch y'all, man. That nigga old shit,
Mr. Cherry Tattoo with the ass on is 36.
Rada OG Rada.
Mr. Cherry Tattoo with the ass on is 36.
Oh yeah,
C-section scars and all that.
Rada like 36, B. I was like, it bugged me out when I found out. Rada, I'm like, damn.
But you know what? That's what's up, because you got to hold on to it.
Oh, yeah.
Drink your water.
Yeah, black don't crack, brother. Black don't crack.
A few serums. Hold on to it.
But other than
Hold
that,
on to it, because we don't
do
that.
the Beijing, brother. Don't do the Beijing.
Oh,
man.
nah. Y'all ain't gonna have me with the jet
Facts,
black
man.
joints, because you could tell when somebody Beijing.
You're gonna be leaving that beard dye all up in between the ladies' thighs, man. They ain't gonna like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? they ain't gonna like that.
Don't
bro.
be giving me no infection because your beard paint got in the crevices. I don't have time for that.
Reepah, I gotta ask you a
We
question.
don't
I
do
gotta ask
that.
you, bro. I
Tell
gotta
the
ask you a
ladies
question.
we don't do that.
CC, close your ears right now, CC. Reepah, have you ever banged out a chick with the face paint on? Streets want to know, Reepah. Streets want to know.
Nah, never.
What?
I don't believe this.
So you've never gone to like Comic-Con or any of them cosplay
Never.
joints or nothing
Hell
like
no.
that?
But you know what bugs me out, yo? Like the women actually like it.
I'm telling you, bro.
It bugs me out. They be like, yo, oh, I like the face paint. Who does it? I was like, yeah, my shorty do it. She was like, oh, you got a girl.
Don't get us canceled.
I do your joint for you. I was like,
oh.
Look, get it how you get it.
They want to take pictures and all of that. So I'll be like, yo, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like,
Reepah, I'm telling you, man, you're going down to that caffeine joint.
Get it how you get it.
All them pink toes are seeing that face paint, brother. Throw the face paint on one time and hit the Dougie, man. I'm telling you.
Now, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start having my peoples there waiting. If like somebody wanted to get their face painted and support at the event or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We there on deck to get people in the crowd, just sweep it up. You know what I'm saying? Turning up if they feel like it or whatever style they want. Anything. I'm gonna have a little merch. I might have some masks just with it on, so you won't have to face it.
Not might, Reepah. I need you to do it, bro. I need you to take full advantage of what's going on. You know, I see so many artists, like they have things that they could do, that they could promote, and you know, sometimes like I don't know, things might get lost in translation, but you got to do these things, man. You got to get these things out, because you don't know who wants to support you and who's seeing what. You know what I'm saying? So have them things on deck, man.
Oh, no, definitely, because you know what bugs me out? Like I made a post about it the other day. How many industry people is familiar with me, yo? You know what I'm saying? Like where I didn't know Drake knew who the fuck I was. That nigga hit me. I just don't be, you know what I mean? I'm not this nigga inbox me. That nigga
listen, man, your pink toe rate about to go up now, brother. I'm telling you, man.
Like Meth, when I had posted that the R&B dude, Genuine, I remember when he shouted me and bangs, I was like, yo, this nigga watch battle rap?
Oh, Genuine's a hardcore fan,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your boy from Love and Basketball, what's his name? He watched battle rap. I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? Omar Epps. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he a hardcore fan. Yeah,
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many people. I'm like, damn. Oh, LL. Shouts to LL. You know what I'm saying? LL and the Locks. Well, Locks knew because I used to be signed to D Block back in the day. So the Locks already. So shouts to that. Y'all can actually.
Yeah, word.
Y'all can actually look that up.
How do we not know that?
Y'all can actually look that up on YouTube. Just put in Reepah Rell and D Block. It's 2 tours I did with them with Jada because we got the same DJ.
Oh, we can get 5 more minutes on the clock for this.
So wait a minute.
Yeah,
now, we know that whole D Block Rough Riders camp. They're known for battling. They're known for putting people, you know, up against one another. Like it's the pit bulls versus the pit bulls. Talk to us about that whole thing, about battling with them and all that, and then moving on to this format of battling.
Oh, and before you answer that, was it the same time as Mook signed or before?
I'm not sure. Mine was 2010, and I think he was after. He came there after me.
Yeah, he came 2011.
Well, he was Rough Riders.
Oh, no, he was 2010. Yeah, 2010 as well.
Nah, he was with Rough Riders though.
Okay.
I wasn't with Rough Riders. I was just with the D Block friend.
Okay.
I mean, they had different management, but I was really under me like Jada DJ. You know what I mean? And they was like, you know what, you coming with us? I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So like every time they toured or did a show or any little thing, you know what I'm saying, they brought me along, and I got to just see the ins and outs of how things worked as far as the industry and all of that. And like word, it was great, man. Like being one, like I got the hype man for Jada a couple times, man. One of the main shows you'll see up there if you check was when him and Beanie Siegel dropped a beef, and they did a show together. I was like lucky enough to be on stage and just turn up with them. You know, we did another joint in Boston. I got a joint up there with Joe Buttons. I did. You'll see me and Chink Drugs, RP Chink, before he died. You know what I'm saying? That was my homie. Like I was heavy in it, man. Like, I mean, like shouts to everybody that supported me then. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of shit y'all could check out. I'm trying to pull up something real quick, so you know what I mean, y'all can see where.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, hold up. But yeah, shouts to my homie Chinks. Don't start that battery low shit.
People running out of battery. Oh.
This us at a Jada show right now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But you'll see on mad shit like me, him, my nigga Killer Touch. You could put Reepah Rell D Block Tours or Reepah Rell Dofat TV. That's from Tony Dofat. That's when I used to work for his website. He had Dofat TV on Tiny Chat. Tony Dofat is P. Diddy old engineer, the one that did the Making the Band too. He produced that whole shit. That's the one that was shutting down the studio with Diddy all the time. The Asian
got into the fights and all that. Yeah.
So he was big on helping me out in the industry too. Y'all could check out my first battle too ever on Tiny Chat, versus Gene, this dude from Gene, Burke Buck. Not Burke.
Burke Buck?
Something Bucks. I forgot his name. Nate Bucks, excuse me. Nate fucking Bucks. It was Nate Bucks, and it was hosted by Tony Dofat, Stevie J, Pope from the track, man.
You need to tweet this link out, man.
Listen, bro. Look, you've been around, and we don't know any of this, Reepah. Like the people need to know this. Like I feel like people don't know Reepah's personality. They don't know what you've been through. Like you gotta share more of this, brother.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's just I got caught up. I had to fall back from touring and doing all the things when I got custody of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just up and leave the planet every time I wanted. And I was just like, you know what? They need me more than anything. So me just hitting state to state to state all the time was like out of the question. But battle rap kind of kept me in the loop. You know what I mean? I could still deal with my children. You know what I mean? I could go out of state and battle, but I could be back in time to be a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going for months. A weekend is different. You know what I'm saying? A day is different. Versus being with Jada 2-3 weeks out a month, you know what I mean? And popping up on the kids like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't worth it, you know what I mean? But definitely it's something I want to do again. I'm still in touch with everybody. I can at any time go with them on shit, but you know, COVID kind of killed the show right now. So as soon as things pick up though, y'all gonna see me doing other things, man, especially now that a lot of them been hitting me up like, yo, Reek, how's everything been? We seen you doing your rap shit. You gonna make music no more? That's the first thing I hear. You don't rap? You ain't in the booth no more? I'm like, well, I ain't really been inspired to really do nothing. But now that I got a new fan base and a lot of people are like, yo, Reek, you gonna drop a track? You gonna drop a track? So I got a joint called Contraband coming out like a week or two. So y'all gonna fuck with it.
Fire.
Yeah, man.
Well, glad we got to put a button on it, man. So, Reepah, thank you so much for your time, brother.
Yo,
Please-
anytime, man.
Please
Anytime, yo.
please put any of this content out. Please tweet it out. I would love to. I'm gonna go research it right now after we get off the show.
Nah, as soon as this show done, I'm gonna start posting a lot of Reepah throwbacks. People probably never knew about me. Things and I put the Joe Buttons tour, the 2 joints I did with Jada and Beans. I'll put I think I got the other joint I did with that dude Tricky Friend. It's a couple joints though, y'all see. And I'll put the Dope Fat TV battle I had, my first one. So y'all can fuck with that too.
Dope. All it took is one LTBR interview, man. And
Yeah,
now we
man.
know all this stuff about Reepah.
Yeah, shouts that. And shouts to D Block, man. Yo, I miss y'all, man. You know I'm gonna be back soon, B.
Word, man.
All right, man. So everybody out there on Caffeine, thank you for tuning in as always. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, Monday through Thursday, LTBR Daily, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Reepah, man, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Anytime y'all need me, just call, man. Even if y'all need to debate about who gonna win a battle or something, man, just hit me up, man. I'm always on
For
that.
sure, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all be safe.
Take care,
100.
brother.
Yeah.
We off air.
I'm
Good
sorry,
work.
y'all. I feel like towards the end, I was just like, the chat.